This is the American West in the late 1800s, a place of raw beauty and even raw justice. Every saloon door swings open to a cloud of smoke and secrets, and every shadow could hide a friend or a foe. Life is cheap, whiskey is cheaper, and the only law that truly matters is the one you make for yourself with a steady hand and a quick draw. The air hums with the promise of fortune and the constant threat of danger. This isn't just a setting, it's a character in our story, shaping the destinies of all who dare to call it home. Into this world rides a silhouette against the setting sun, a man known only by the name on wanted posters that flutter in the wind. He's a gunslinger, an outlaw, a ghost with a past that haunts him more than any lawman ever could. His reputation precedes him, whispered in hushed tones from dusty saloons to lonely campfires. We see him through the lens of his legend, a blur of motion in a high-noon duel, a lone rider surviving the harshest landscapes, his face weathered by the elements and his eyes holding a lifetime of stories. He's a man running from his own shadow, convinced that his path is one of solitude, paved with gunpowder and regret. He believes he is beyond saving, a relic of a violent age, destined to end his story at the wrong end of a barrel. But destiny, as it often does, has other plans. It introduces a force more powerful than any bullet, a woman who sees beyond the outlaw. She might be the new school teacher, bringing knowledge to a town starved for it. Her spirit is untamed as the land itself. Or perhaps she's a saloon singer, her voice a beacon of hope in a room full of despair. Maybe she's the rancher's daughter, with hands as skilled at mending fences as they are at calming a nervous horse. Their first meeting is charged with tension, a clash of two worlds. He's all hardened edges and quiet warnings. She's all fierce resolve and unwavering light. There's no grand declaration, just a moment, a shared glance. An unexpected act of kindness that plants a seed of something new in the gunslinger's barren heart. For the first time, he isn't just surviving. He's seeing a reason to live. In a land where trust is a rare commodity, their connection begins to grow. It blossoms in stolen moments. A quiet conversation by a moonlit river, a shared smile across a crowded room. A secret meeting in an abandoned barn, where they can momentarily escape the world that judges them. He teaches her how to handle a pistol, not for violence, but for survival. She reads to him from a worn book, showing him a world beyond the horizon. Their romance is a fragile flower in a harsh desert, constantly threatened by the realities of their lives. Struggles with the darkness inside him, convinced he'll only bring her danger. She battles the fear and judgment of the town, refusing to give up on the man she sees beneath the hardened exterior. It's a love story written in whispered secrets, and fraught with the constant tension of his past catching up to them. Catch up it does. The world they've tried to build is shattered by the arrival of a new threat. It could be a rival gang from the gunslinger's past, led by a man with a personal vendetta seeking revenge for a long-forgotten betrayal. Or a corrupt sheriff, a man who wears a badge but serves only his own greed, seeing our hero as an obstacle to be removed. Perhaps it's a relentless bounty hunter, a cold-blooded professional who never gives up the chase. Suddenly, their love is no longer a private affair. It's the battleground. The woman becomes a target, a weakness for his enemies to exploit. Every choice is now a test of loyalty and sacrifice. Does he push her away to protect her? Does she stand by his side, risking everything for a love that society condemns? Their quiet sanctuary is invaded, forcing them to confront the brutal truth in the Wild West. Love and violence are two sides of the same tarnished coin. Everything comes to a head as the sun bleeds across the horizon, casting long shadows down the town's main street. It's the classic scene. A duel at sunset. Our gunslinger stands alone, facing his demons in human form. The townsfolk watch from behind closed curtains, the silence broken only by the wind whistling through the dusty street. This is his final choice. Does he embrace the violence he's tried so hard to leave behind, becoming the killer they all believe him to be in order to save the woman he loves? Or does he find another way? Perhaps he throws down his gun, choosing love over his pride, or freedom over a life defined by the trigger. The climax isn't just about who is faster. It's about the choice between the man he was and the man she believes he can be. It's a showdown for his very soul, with her love as the ultimate prize. As the dust settles and the last echo of gunfire fades, what remains? Does our story end in tragedy? Perhaps he wins the fight but loses himself, riding off alone once more, knowing he can never escape his past, leaving her with the bittersweet memory of a love that was too wild to be tamed. Or does it end with hope? Maybe they escape together, leaving the violence and their old lives behind, riding toward a new dawn and an unknown future, their hands clasped together. Their legacy isn't one written in history books, but in the quiet courage of their connection. A story whispered on the wind, a testament to the fact that even in the lawless heart of the Wild West, the most powerful force of all was, and always will be, love. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the West, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories.